All right. Well, well. Isn't this insane? Isn't this crazy? You see levels of an increase like what we're seeing right now is absolutely insane. I don't know how many people we're going to have here because I just released a video 21 minutes ago. And I hope that we can, obviously talk about what's going on because things are looking phenomenal for XRP. Phenomenal. Did I expect this to happen right now? No, I didn't. Is it crazy that we're seeing this movement? Absolutely, it's crazy that we're seeing this movement. So, I want to kind of refresh myself as to what's going on and what's the huge news. A leak reveals December crypto bombshells Bitcoin XRP. Let's see. Hold XRP if you want to become very rich. Analyst says 1 day ago, XRP price soars to 43-month highs. But is the rally over for now? Why would they put that there? Buy the rumor, sell the news. I mean, if that's the case, I'm not really seeing any more information that's telling me why this is going on. But maybe Twitter or X will be able to tell me a little bit more. But I'm happy that things are moving to where they are, right? $2, not only breaking the level of $2, but getting to $2.15. Huge. Absolutely huge. Guys, if you could hit that like button, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Like, look at this. Look at this movement here. Let me go ahead and show you guys. I'm going to close that because I didn't set anything for that. But look at this movement here. Like, I'm going into BTCC. If you guys want to join this platform, feel free to check out the link that's in the chat. I'm looking at BTCC, and you could see this movement from where it was at, 53 cents, not too long ago. We're talking about October 28, 2024. We're talking about November 4th, 2024. And look at this movement up to, $1.14, right? Up to $1.47, up to $2.13 or $2.14. Absolutely amazing. I didn't want to obviously go live because I just released other videos and I just got back from Harper's basketball practice, but it looks fantastic. Let's see what people are saying right now. I got 100 worth last night. I just looked and was like, what the fuck? Let's go. Well, that sounds good. Why is it moving at this moving this time? Honestly, there's not much news. I don't see anything that's telling me as to why XRP is moving this way. Any big XRP news? I'm going on X right now to see if we have something. Breaking news, why did XRP just fly past? XRP basically just won the lawsuit against the SEC. Well, that technically has already, the news to that or the feeling to that has already transpired, right? The only token ready to directly support USD. XRP ran a pilot project, okay, testing the USD-backed currency. The Republic, okay, that's not really new news either. Every bank in the US, well, that's not new news either. So there's nothing really brand new to say all of the reasons why this is moving. People are now starting to realize as we get closer and closer to the new year that this may be cryptocurrency's not only year, but presidency. As we go through the entire thing, this may be when we see that speculation turn into reality, where we have a lot of people that are saying cryptocurrency is going to be nothing. Cryptocurrency is speculative and it's just an asset to where you lose money. That's what people are saying. To now, people are like, well, we can use cryptocurrency for this, and this. And then other people that were like, I didn't believe into it, or I didn't believe in it, now saying, I believe in it for some reason. Switching up completely. I can't wait for those people to start saying all the things that are positive about cryptocurrency and XRP and something like an XRP that's going to lead, I believe, the cryptocurrency market. We're currently seeing, if we go to XRP, let me show you guys where things are, because some of you may have not seen it. Let me look at the overall market cap. The overall market cap is sitting at a $3.44 trillion market cap. Bitcoin is down, Ethereum is down a little bit, but you're seeing Bitcoin's dominance decrease at 55, almost 56%. If we scroll down here, we're going to see some bigger movers, things that are trending. Obviously, XRP is trending. It's up another 12% on the day, 52% for the last 7 days. It's currently at $214, and it just has broken, right? Didn't just break, but with Solana decreasing down, it broke above within the top 3 cryptocurrencies. We're going to minus Tether, because Tether is a stable coin. But when we look at the top 3 cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, honestly, that's what I believe it will be. The top 3 will be those, but I do not believe that it will be in that order. I think XRP is going to be the number 1 cryptocurrency at some point, and it's all because of what it can be used for and what it will be used for, and how much conversation is being had here. This is over, and now we're going to see nothing but positivity. Sorry for any buffering that is happening. You know what? I know why the buffering is happening. You guys didn't hit the like button. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, again, if you want to check out my link for BTCC, which is because we're getting a lot of people that's rolling in. I apologize if it's lagging on you. I don't know, on your way up. Don't try and time the top. You will fail. I mean, that's all up to you. Right? You can do whatever you feel like doing at these levels. I think you should always have an exit plan. Having an exit plan is definitely like, investing 101. As long as we flip Ethereum, we're going to flip Ethereum. We're going to flip Ethereum, and we're also going to flip Bitcoin. How long is this altcoin season going to last? Since it's altcoin season, I would say altcoin season is going to last, either into the end of 2025 or into 2026, and that's where we'll see it kind of start to take a little bit of a turn, because altcoin season is not crazy long, but you do generally see a lot or a huge impact to a ton of cryptocurrencies, with them getting into the levels of tens of billions of dollars, if not even hundreds of billions of dollars at this point. So we can't see your face with the comments. There are no comments. Oh wait, you mean like this? You want to see my face? The chat box is over here. And with this, the chat box is also over here. So it shouldn't be an issue. You should be able to see my face. I appreciate you wanting to see my face. That means a lot to me. But I'm hyped though. XRP looks amazing. Up 11%. Yes, we're seeing it at a high point. The fact that it broke $2 is a big deal. We're creating this top point, which it looks like 217 was the highest point in the last 24 hours. 219 was the highest point. Man, you're pretty. Well, thank you for saying that. How realistic are 3 digits in the next couple of weeks? 3 digits? Like $100? I don't think it's realistic at all. I mean, it could happen, but it's realistic. Where are all the haters now? We miss you. Yeah, I know. There's no haters to it when things are running, but once it starts to have a downturn, like right now when it's pulling back to 210, or even, a little bit lower or wherever, there will be a lot of haters. There will be a lot of people that are like, I told you it was going to end. I told you it was going to be over. Look, I'm not worried about it. This is literally my largest investment by far. It's like 70% of my portfolio, and it keeps getting better every time that this grows. So it's something that I have an exit plan for, and it's not set for right now. Even though we've seen this grow a massive amount, it's not set for right now, at least for me. Currently, we have 373 people that are here. Make sure you guys hit that like button. I want to get up to 150 likes. A three-digit price tag isn't realistic in just a couple of weeks. I would agree. 236 on Coinbase. Where are you seeing that? Maybe they can't keep up with demand. It says 213 on Coinbase. So if you go over to CoinMarketCap, it'll tell you all the different prices that they do have. 215 on BingX, 214 on MEXC. So, and if we refresh it, it's probably closer. So yeah, 213, 211 on Upbit. We have 215 on BingX still, 211 on BitThumb, and all of them will have different prices. What do you say about XLM? Is XLM running as well? I would imagine it should be. I don't have really much to say. I don't hold it, but it is up 1%, so it hasn't really moved a lot compared to like the way that XRP is moving. It is moving in the same manner. It's just not up the same percentage. But XRP breaking the level of $2 today, it just feels good. I talked to Eric about it. I was like, I have 200,000 XRP, right? Like, do you know what that means? That doesn't mean that I only have, $200,000 in XRP. That means that I grew to an even higher level. And I still believe in a lot further. XRP going to pass ETH and get to 10K in 2025 or 2026. Is that what you're saying? 2029 or 2030? I can't say that it's going to get to $10,000 right now. Like I like realistic, like the realistic prices in the short term, because honestly, for my strategy, I don't need it to get to $10,000. And I think everybody should start to look at their own strategy and say, what do you want it to get to? Obviously, would love for it to get to $10,000, but will I hold a lot of XRP at that level? No, I won't. I'm going to sell a little bit at $5, sell a little bit as it gets to $10 to $20. I will have a forever amount. I have a forever amount in my Ledger wallet that I'm planning on holding for forever. That's the whole plan or purpose of it. But I don't know if I'm going to be sold on the fact that it's 100% getting to 10K. If it does, fantastic. I have 10,000 that'll be for that $10,000 dollar price tag. But I'm not putting everything on it getting to $10,000. Bro, we've been holding for a long time. It's the time now to get rewarded. That's very true. I think that everybody should have a plan. And if you have a plan, you make sure you stick to that plan. Don't just see what my plan is. And if you said, I'm going to sell something at $2, then sell something at $2. It's not going to hurt you to sell a little bit at $2, and it's not going to hurt you to sell a little bit at $3. It's not going to hurt you to sell a little bit at $10. But the point is that all of us have our own plans, and we need to stick to those. The point that I want to make is that I think XRP is going to be heavily used in our world, not just in the US, but in our world, in the economy of the world. And seeing that as the main digital currency, it's a no-brainer for me to have a more aggressive plan and risk a little bit more. Just recently, I risked a bunch, and it's paying off. I spent $130,000 on 100,000 XRP, and that has turned to 200,000. So things look absolutely phenomenal for this play, and I'm just so excited. Once I saw it, I literally almost like fell off my chair, even though I was sitting on a couch very comfortably. I still almost fell off. For people to say 10K XRP are mostly the ones with the lowest coin bag, it makes sense. I mean, that's true. You want to be able to gain $1 million. You want to become an XRP millionaire. How do you do that? And I think once you establish your bag to be such a larger amount, that's where you can kind of guarantee those levels to happen. Like, I'm guaranteeing that I'm going to be an XRP millionaire. Before, I wouldn't have guaranteed that because I only had 3,000, and then I had 10,000, then I had 20,000. And I think a certain level you needed to be at for a guaranteed millionaire status for XRP. I do believe that I'm going to hit that level with the amount of XRP that I have. And I think as long as you can see the potential, as long as you can see that it's going to easily get there, that's where you can guarantee it. After that, it's more of like what your expectation is, but it doesn't mean it's confirmed. You know what I mean? So guys, we have 608 people that are here. If you could hit the like button, I would greatly appreciate it. I want to get to 300 likes, so feel free to do that. Also, if you guys want to get started leverage trading XRP, feel free to check out my link for BTCC that's in the chat. They are partnered with the channel. This is the platform. It's a great platform. I've been leverage trading on here for about a month and a half, and it's been pretty good. I've had some gains in Jasmy and Caspa and CRO, and honestly, I should have put through a leverage trade on XRP, but I didn't, and we'll figure that out as time comes to it. So feel free to check it out. But yeah, XRP. Whew, looks amazing. 15, and crazy thing is we're not seeing so much more in volume than we've seen before. We're seeing $15 billion worth of volume, which, don't get me wrong, is a lot. But $15 billion on $121 billion market cap, we're looking at a 12% volume to market cap ratio, which I always want to see it above 10%, but it's not making more of an impact than what we've seen before. We saw 20-something% recently, and it never had this much of growth, especially at these high of prices. It shows how much strength this truly does have and how much usability this is going to have. And this could be, like someone said, a buy the rumor, sell the news type of situation. But we're very far away from the actual news. The news being Gary Gensler being out and Gary Gensler not fighting Ripple ever again, but seeing XRP succeed, seeing Ripple succeed, seeing the partnerships for Ripple. That's kind of the news. And the news is kind of far away because that's going to happen on the 20th of January. So if this is a buy the rumor, sell the news, like what's the new rumor that we didn't already know before getting into today? Right? I was looking at it this morning and it was not this. It was definitely showing signs, but it was not this. It looks like we have an influx of just buyers, a ton of buyers. Flipping Solana, I know, flipped it by multiple billions as well. It wasn't just like, oh, we just flipped it. No, we did it convincingly. It's like winning a basketball game by like 30. That's basically what happened. Can someone kick these haters out the chat room? I don't see what haters you're talking about. I want XRP to flip ETH. I think it will. Maybe not in price, but definitely in market cap. I think it will, as well as flipping Bitcoin. In my opinion, again, some people may be mad at me, but in my opinion, I think it's going to flip Bitcoin. What's causing the movement? Nothing that we know of right now. There's no brand new news. It's just the investments, the volume that's going through. We're seeing more volume in the positive manner than it is in the negative manner. Like we still don't have people that are majorly selling. And that's interesting, seeing that it not only broke $2, like it just broke it. And it resisted a very slight bit from the $2 mark, but then just skyrocketed and broke right through it, which is not something that I expected. I always expected to pull back, and maybe that pullback came when it hit 95 cents or $1.95, because it was up here at $1.95. Maybe that was the pullback that it needed to get down to $1.80 or $1.85, and then finally break out to a level of $1, because it went up to 95 again before decreasing back down to sub 190, and then it increased back up to $2.15, breaking through the $2 mark and getting up to actually $2.19, dropping right before it hit $2.20. I don't know what it is, but a lot of people like these significant levels, which are getting to $100 billion market cap, getting to a $2 price point, getting to $2.20 price point, and then we're probably going to see some more at a level of 250. I guess this was 225 as you look at it in those 25 increments, and get up to 250 and $3. And This is telling me that it's going to break all-time high some point soon. 60-minute interview, geez. With who? With Brad Garlinghouse or somebody else? Did he do, let's see, 60 Minutes? Breaking Ripple CEO on 60 Minutes. XRP ETF. Let me actually go back here. Is that supposed to happen today? Is that why? Let's see. Because we got somebody that talked about it on like 5 days ago. But this is from a day ago, 60 Minutes interview on 12/1. Have you lost access to USDT? Blah, 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 blah. This will make XRP a household name. I think it already technically is a household name. 7:30 p.m. Okay, so this is kind of. Do you think that Elon Musk moment on Saturday Night Live? Do you think that's the case? Except, um, we're dealing with something that actually has utility versus a Dogecoin that doesn't. So this is where it's going to air later tonight. You were behind on the rumors, 60 Minutes. I'm very behind on the rumors. You're right. Brad said it would air today. Is it a good idea to buy XRP now? I mean, it's not the best idea possible. I mean, buying XRP at a lower price would have been wise. But right now, you're buying on a hype moment. And I feel as though you should try and refrain from doing that. But you never know what's going to happen. So it's totally up to you on whether you want to do it. I think I bought all the XRP that I wanted to buy, and my average price is now $1.22. So it could even come back down to those points depending on what happens in the overall markets. But I would expect to see a lot more positivity in the true altcoin season. It won't air today. It's not on the list. You're not seeing it on the list. What caused the massive sell off of from the all time high in January 20? So January 2018, they had a lot less supply at those points. And the level of increase, anytime you have a larger increase, you're going to lead to a large decrease. It's just a fact, especially something that happens short term like that. And then came 2020, obviously having it maintain those lower prices because of the lawsuit that was taking place. And when it came to 2021, you didn't really see the impact of the true altcoin season because of the lawsuit. And anytime someone even mentioned to me, they were like, if you buy XRP right now, you're shooting yourself in the foot because it's in a lawsuit and they're breaking the law and all this other stuff, and it was just all negativity. And I was just like, I kind of want to just buy it. I feel like if they're fighting it this much, it seems like it's a big deal. And if I would have bought it there and continued to buy it there, I would probably have a good 300, maybe even 400,000 XRP right now. Maybe even more than that. I don't know. But I didn't because of all of the negativity associated with it. And it happened throughout that whole entire time from 2020 all the way to 2024. And then it finally started to pick up last month. So seeing it go from where it was, if we look at the last month, seeing it go from 51 cents all the way up to $2.13, seeing it grow by 311% is absolutely amazing. I'm so happy with the way that this has turned out, and I want to see it continue to grow. Again, my goal for the end of the year was for it to get to, I had two goals, right? The first goal was to reach a $100 billion market cap. The second goal was to break $2. If we get to what my third goal would be, which actually my goal was to this goal was to be in 2025, is to get to a level of $5 before the end of 2024. That will be absolutely huge, and it will also be a 250 plus billion dollar market cap. I can see it happening, but will it happen? Right? Will that be a true like massive buy the rumor? And maybe even buy the news? Or will it be just something that just continues with this consistency because of how much it has missed? Brad Garlinghouse donating 50 million to Fair Shake. I think it's safe to say $10 is realistic. I agree. There's so many people that don't understand the impact that XRP can have, that Ripple can have, that the XRPL can have. XRP is working with the bricks. Is that true? I haven't heard anything referring to that, but I wouldn't say it couldn't happen. Why is this doing that? Don't forget to buy XDC. I mean, I'm not a person that holds XDC, but to each their own. I think it is something that will move with XRP. It's not today, recorded already with Brad, but no airtime date yet. Matt, can you explain coins like XRP, ADA, HBAR, Algo? I kind of want to get into a lot of other stuff, but if you're working with bricks, the US will not use XRP. I bought 6,000 XRP when I saw your video last year. Now I'm in profit. Thanks. No problem. I mean, again, I've told people that it's all about. Yes, I still have Wi-Fi. I actually have two Wi-Fi now. But it's all about you guys making that move. I know a lot of people like to give me credit and say, "Hey, Matt, thank you for, putting me on to XRP." I put so many people on to a lot of things, right? I open up doors all across the crypto market, the investing space, but it's all about people that walk through those doors, look to see what's in it, and then pull the trigger on, what they want to buy. Right? That's kind of what it is. And also you put how much you want to buy and how much you believe in it. And the more that you research it, the more that you end up putting on it, because that's the more that you end up believing in it. So I want to give everybody that has invested into this over the time that I've been talking about it heavily, you guys are the ones that are making these moves, not me, right? You guys are the ones that are, that should get all of the praise for doing your research and believing in the project, because there's multiple steps to it. You buy it, but just because you buy it doesn't mean you hold it, right? And just because you hold it doesn't mean you find a better place to sell, right? Or a place to gain profit. There's so many steps to an investment. You guys need a lot of credit. Right. And it's not just me. I have my own investments and I make my own investments based on what I believe in. But you guys see what I see, and then you also see what you see to give you to make you want to invest into it. Does that make sense? Guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We got 1,003 or 35 people that are here. If you can get me to 500 likes, I would greatly appreciate it. And then also, if you guys are interested in using a leverage trading platform like BTCC, this is a fantastic platform that, again, I've been using for about a month and a half. Let's just round up with 2 months. And you can see some of the trades that I've made that are on here that's sitting up 387% or 154% off of a $60 investment or $61 investment or $272 investment. So you definitely can have some success on here. Feel free to check it out. Also, what I like about this platform, if you're not familiar with leverage trading, is that you can use a demo trading service, meaning that you can test out the markets and see what works for you. I absolutely love this part.
Nas donated 7 Saudi riyals and 99 halalas through Super Chat. Is it good idea to trade all my 220 SOL to XRP?
No. You can, if you believed in SOL and you have 220 SOL, one, I think SOL is at a very high point. I actually sold some of my SOL leverage trades, and those leverage trades profited me pretty well. I made $1,000+ on those plays, but I still have my SOL in my Ledger wallet, as well as the SOL that's in my Coinbase wallet. And that's totally up to you. I think there's always a place when you make a large amount of profit to take some of that profit and put it into other things that haven't run yet. But XRP is running, right? If you believe in it long term, then make that move. But you have to do your research on what you believe in it and where you believe that it's going to go. After you do that research, you can feel comfortable about buying it. But it is at a larger move right now. I would suggest you find some other things that haven't broken out yet, a massive breakout, because XRP is already at a $120 billion market cap. Doesn't mean that's not going to get to a 220, but that's also only a 100% gain, right? It doesn't mean that it's not going to get to a $1 trillion market cap, which would still be a 10x gain, but you can find those in lower plays that you can believe in as well that hasn't run yet. So I just want to give yourself confidence in what you're holding, and don't just always, maybe chase the thing that's exploding the most or people are talking about the most. That's what I'll say. Matt, following your channel following my channel for years now and never missed your XRP videos. Just hit $50,000 or 50,000 GPD profit or GBP profit. Shame not bought more under $1, but thanks for the motivation and making this amount. No problem. I'm glad that you were able to pull that trigger and buy what you could buy and hold what you can hold. Thank you for the follow over on Twitch. I appreciate that. Actually, let me go over here, and I don't know why I'm not even on the dashboard. Let me go over to the stream. Thank you for following. I appreciate it. What's your prediction after Trump takes over? What is my prediction after Trump takes over? I think we're going to see some pretty great markets. We're already seeing some pretty great markets. I think, inflation is back down to where it needs to be. Usually when Republicans get into it, it's more about the markets and businesses. No offense, and less about just helping out people as much. It's more about the markets, the people that are investing in the businesses, that are believing in the businesses. As long as you're doing that, you will be well off. And I think you will see that as time goes on, and it will be big. And I just hope it stays that way, that we fought inflation enough and we're now in a great spot to where obviously interest rates can come back down, and we don't have to worry about paying these ridiculous interest rates for cars and houses and all of those things. But yeah, I think it's going to be good. Honestly, I thought you saw that both candidates did have a plan for crypto in some form or fashion. So I feel like this was a crypto election, and crypto will be at the forefront throughout this entire 4 years that goes through. It will be right at the forefront. Oh, it looks like XRP is picking back up to. It looks like it's not switching to the demo trader. It looks like XRP is back up to $2.15, which is always great. See that growth back up there from $2.10. We're currently at 1,100 people. If you guys can hit the like button, again, I would appreciate it so much. I didn't expect to go live, but I would appreciate more likes that are put out there. 1,000 people watching. Make sure you smash the like button so the stream gets shared out. Yes, thank you, Fire King, for saying that. Brother, should I wait for a dip? I mean, that's probably the best thing. I understand how things can run, and people are buying at this level. And if you are going to chase in any way, I don't recommend that anybody chases. But if you are and you don't want to miss out on the FOMO and all of that, I recommend that you put a lower amount, 10%, maybe 20% of what you were going to invest, so that if it does come back down, you can dollar cost average into it and give yourself a better opportunity to have a lower price. Because if you have 20% up here and you have 80% down here, your price is going to start to drop down here, right? You're going to have a lot of coins that make up for what you had. Let's say you had $1,000 to invest, $100 or $200 would be okay. It wouldn't be great. I wouldn't recommend it at this price. but it would be okay to get your foot in the door. $800 would be at a lower spot, so that you can then lower your cost basis and give yourself a better opportunity to succeed in the short term as well as the long term. That's something that I've learned as I went along. I've always said, I really like this position. It's running a lot. Maybe I should buy into it. But every one that I've had, I buy in and then I dollar cost average into. And it's not a problem. Yes, I am sort of, let's say, wasting $200 there, because if it drops down far enough, then that $200 really doesn't have as much of an impact at all, and also decreases in value. But I can lower the heck out of my cost basis when it gets to, or if it does get to, a lower price. So you're setting yourself up for success. LTC is pumping also, really? Buying tomorrow morning. Help this stream reach more XRP fam. Yeah, and we're almost at 500 likes. We're at 435 likes, so if you can hit the like button, I'd appreciate it. Laughing at my XRP fudders when you bought at 33 cents. Yeah, there are so many people that hate when I put out a video talking about XRP prediction, and I had so many people that were just like, oh yeah, you know what? XRP is just not going to be it. Like if I type in, I go to my community and type in like XRP is dead. XRP is dead. More gains on other coins. Yeah, people that say they're wrong. XRP is not dead. XRP is the future of stable coins. Future of stable coin. I don't know about that. XRPL may be the future of stable coins. Do not believe in XRP. Wait. Do not believe XRP is dead. No disrespect, but you. No disrespect to you, but XRP ain't going anywhere. It's a dead coin. The average retail investor can't get rich of XRP investment because about 60% of the coin is owned by insiders. However, whenever the price goes up, they dump their large bag to existing circulation. That's what somebody said. That's what somebody said. I go through here and I just look up. These are all comments on my YouTube videos to see how people are wrong. Yes, we know XRP is dead. Where are you at now? Where are you? XRP is dead, period. After October 6th, will drop 40%, 50%. Really? It seems like you're nowhere to be found. September, let's just air everyone out, right? Let's just do that. Clickbait King, let me just do $1, 6 months, and he won't be back. He won't make 150K XRP. XRP is dead. 8 million. He's a typical dreamer. I mean, look, you don't understand. People don't understand. XRP is dead, dude. Sorry, XRP. That's what people are saying. And where are they at now? They're nowhere to be found. XRP is at $2.16. Grew so much more from a level of 50 cents up here. And now those people are like, what do I do now? Do I go in there? Do I comment negatively? Do I just stand my ground? I would actually respect you more if you came here and just stand your ground and were like, yeah, I didn't believe in XRP. You know what? I was wrong. I would love if someone did that. I would respect you 100%, and I wouldn't take what you said in those comments that serious, because everybody could be wrong. I've said things that I'm wrong about, but the difference between me and them is that I admit it. The non-believers of XRP. Yeah, just airing them out. That's all we're doing. 2nd of December, SEC and XRP will be settled. Check news, please. I didn't see. Why would they be settled on? Oh, you mean tomorrow? Today is Sunday. Is today Sunday? I have no idea what days are what. XRP settlement news. I don't see anything. July 2023. No, that's not it. How much XRP can reach? Wait, how much can XRP reach if they win the lawsuit? It's somebody. Ripple's lawsuit settlement with $125 million established. Blah blah blah. You're reaching 64 cents with, okay, it's already past that point. So you're not telling the truth. Yeah, I don't see any newer news on a settlement. So I don't know. You guys inform me if you have anything that you want to bring to the table. Is there still potential in XRP? Because people keep saying the money has already been made. I mean, those are the people that are also fudding it. Look, with any position, you're going to see ups, you're going to see downs. You're going to see things that are flying to levels, and then you're going to see a decrease. And it's going to scare a lot of people. And what they're looking to do, those people, is scare everyone out of holding their XRP or believing in their XRP. Now, I'm not saying that you should not take profit. I'm never going to say that. I think if you have a strategy, stick to that strategy, take your profit as you see fit. But know that where I stand, I still have all of my XRP, right? I want to go into XRP here and just show you guys. Let me go here because I don't want to go in. Jeez, it's just so great looking at the portfolio run like that. Well, let me show you. I have my XRP, which stands right here. Sorry, wrong way. It's at $2.16. I have 201,000 XRP. It's at an average cost of $1.22. Still hold it at 71% of my portfolio overall, of this Coinbase portfolio. I also have money that's over elsewhere. But it's fantastic to see. Fantastic to see that growth, and I haven't done anything with this. I do expect to do it when I have my exit plan, which is some at $5. This is the whole reason why I bought a massive amount right now, or not right now, but like at $1.30, or technically maybe a little bit less or a little bit more. But either way, I got 100,000 XRP, and I was able to capture a ton more. And the reason is to have that shorter term sell for what I can then hold for longer term, right? So that's kind of my process, is to sell some at $5, some at 10, some at 20, some as we get a lot further, but I still will have 10,000 that's sitting in my Ledger wallet. Bro, why it will never go to zero? I wish I had found this channel sooner. I mean, my channel's okay. There's a bunch of other channels as well. I think I have good information. I think I speak clearly and have confidence in the things that I talk about. But yeah, I mean, thank you for saying that. I appreciate it. Long term, my average is 47 cents. That's amazing. You have so much room to grow. I wish I would have been able to. I had a leverage trade that was at 50x leverage, and I only invested like $60 into it, but it was 50x leverage. And I was gaining so much. I already made a decent amount of money from it, and then I ended up selling it for like $1,300 gain off of a $40 investment. So again, if you guys are interested in leverage trading, feel free to check out my link for BTCC down below. You can leverage trade XRP up to 50x leverage, or actually, you can leverage trade XRP up to a 500x leverage. I don't recommend that. I always recommend something like a 2x leverage to 10x leverage. But make sure you guys are, taking your profits and putting your profits on a place to where you can hold it outright. So if you make a bunch of money on BTCC, let's say you invested $100 and you turn it into, let's say you invest $60 and you turn it into $242, right? You take some of that money, maybe more than half of it, and you throw it in on Coinbase or wherever, and you buy the position outright. Right? You can own it outright here, but I would suggest that you own it on, if you're from the U.S., you own it on a publicly traded company like Coinbase. That's why I have a massive amount over there, because it is a publicly traded company. We have 1,291 people that are here with 500 likes. Feel free to continue to hit that like button. It does help out with the channel. It helps out with growth and all of that. So thank you. We don't care how much XRP you hold. Well, thank you. Some people do. Some people are like, oh, this guy doesn't even hold XRP, and that he sold all his XRP. They'll start to say things that they don't truly believe in. So I just wanted to kind of nip that in the bud before I started, before I got the comments. Thank you for the gifted memberships, Saber. I appreciate it. And I'm sure others do as well. XRP will not go below $2. I can't say that. That it won't drop back below $2. Why? I mean, there's not really much support levels above that point right now because it just broke above $2. But there's definitely some levels at 190, 195. There's definitely some levels as you get up to 160 and further. You look at the last 7 days, and we could see it at 190, 195, and that could be a significant support level. So I wouldn't say no, it would never do that. Guys, please stop with these insane price predictions. Just look at the market cap and realize that it's not realistic. What price predictions? Like up to $100, or are you saying like up to $10,000? Shout out Lou versus Wall Street. Rip. He got me into XRP and XRP fam helped me get to this point. Is he? You said Rip? Is he gone? Is he not with us? Something happened to him that I didn't know? Because I remember his videos back when I guess he was talking about AMC. I didn't know he was talking about cryptocurrency. Hope it does so I can buy more. So it drops back down below $2. Prices are still really cheap. I bought another 10K tokens. Yeah, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, when you look at the long term, that's where you have to kind of change your mindset. Because what people like to do, and I've said this before, is they have a "what have you done for me now" or "what have you done for me lately" type of mindset. And once it does kind of stay flat for a little bit, that's where people are then starting to question it and starting to not believe in it. They did the same thing with Jasmine Coin, did the same thing to Terra Luna Classic, same thing to XRP for the longest period of time. And it turned a lot of people that believed in the XRP away from XRP. And I've had people reach out to me over the time where it broke above $1 and got up to a level of $1.50 and $1.80 and all of that. I've had a lot of people reach out to me and say, look, I believed in XRP for the longest time, but I gave up on it because of all of the research I was doing and how many negative comments and how many negative videos and how many people that I thought were highly educated that said that XRP is going to go to zero and it's never going to be worth anything. They fed into all of the hate and they believed all of the hate because they were watching it so often, right? There isn't many people that were making the videos as it was staying flat. But anytime you had information, anytime news breaks, that's where more people are searching for it. What's going on with XRP? Let me search for this. And the more people that search for it, the more viewers you have. And now the more people that want to buy at higher prices. That's how the markets work. That's how YouTube works. That's how popularity works. It's only popular once it starts making moves. And you have to be able to remember that and go to the time when it's at a bottom point, anything that's at a bottom point, and remember, just because it's down now doesn't mean it will be down forever. And you have to do your research to understand what that is and if it's going to come back. This is why I invested $43 into Terra Luna Classic. It was a small risk to pay, and it worked out perfectly fine. Ended up making $4,800 from that $43 investment. And then now I still have $7,000 sitting left on the table. And it was up to a high of $30,000. And if I would have gotten my way to invest $500, I would have made $300,000 from Terra Luna Classic. And it's because I believed in something, because I did my own research, right? I didn't let everybody else tell me what to think. If I did, all of these plays that I'm making profits from right now, I wouldn't be in them. And it's harder for me because I literally create videos and I see all of the comments that come through where people are like, XRP's dead. This person who's highly respected said XRP is going to go to zero and that XRP is going to lose the lawsuit, and then Ripple's going to lose the lawsuit and XRP is going to be labeled as a security, which everybody's going to sell. All these people were talking so negatively on it. Now they're nowhere to be found, or they're just talking about something else and completely ignoring what XRP is doing because they were wrong. So make sure you do your own research and you have high conviction for what you invest into. And just because someone's telling you that this is going to go to zero doesn't mean that it truly will go to zero. The support comes in the fourth. You're talking about like a game, like in the fourth quarter. Seeing your XRP is encouraging me. Well, thank you. Is 3,004 XRP a decent amount to be hopeful? I mean, it's a good amount, right? You're definitely making a larger amount. Like if you have 3,004 XRP, I wouldn't say you set your goal to be an absolute millionaire. However, if that does happen, that's great. But you need to make sure you set your selling strategy to a certain point or a certain level to where you gain your initial investment, you gain your profit, and then you can move along to see how much you're going to gain. I wouldn't say you shoot for the absolute moon and say XRP is going to be worth $10,000 per coin. I would like you to get your profit. You only invested a smaller amount comparable to, maybe a lot of others that have, 10,000, try to get 10,000, but it's still a decent size to make a good amount of money. It's just, I wouldn't shoot for $1 million. And that's something that I think you want to kind of have a guaranteed level to say, I'm going to be a millionaire, and then have an expectation where it's like, I can be a millionaire, but then having a max profit where it's like, if I do, then great, I just got 813 XRP. That's still good. Right now, I don't know when you bought it, but you're currently at $1,600 off of 813 XRP. Would you buy XRP at this point? If I didn't have XRP at all, with my mindset, yes. The reason why I would is because if I didn't have any at all, my mindset is to go long term. My mindset isn't for now. It doesn't matter if it comes back down to 150. If it does, I'm going to average into it and buy more. The point is that I would buy right now if I didn't have any, but I wouldn't completely break the bank on this price because it's at a higher price and it's running, right? But it all depends on my mindset for it. My mindset is long term. So if it decreases, great. I don't care. I'm looking for it in the next year or two, right? In the next 5 years, in the next 10 years, right? If you're looking at it over that time period, you can make so much money out of it and you don't have to worry about it being at this price point. And as we see, because for me, with certain amount of XRP, I'm going to probably hold it over the next bear market. I will sell some before the next bear market, but I will probably hold some before. I will still hold a lot before the next bear market even happens. And once it goes through it, I'm going to hold some through it, and I'm going to buy some at a lower level.
$1.99 through Super Chat. What's your opinion on 55K XRP? Great content.
That's a great amount. 55,000 XRP. You can do a lot with that, especially in this altcoin season. And then also in the long term, this establishes you really well for the long term. Because most likely you're not going to be able to time the market. No offense. Most people can't. I can't even time the market. I've done it maybe once out of thousands of trades that I've made. And I'm talking about perfectly time the market. And when it comes to Terra Luna Classic, that was the only time I timed the market at the low perfectly, like to a level that nobody believes that I got it at that price. But when it comes to timing the market, it's very, very difficult. So with the fact of you not timing it, I think that 55K XRP will establish you for a longer term.
Super Chat. Hey Matt, I emailed you today. Need help with LUNC.
Okay, I'll check the email in a little bit. I haven't checked my email today. But for the 55K XRP, what I said is you established a smaller amount, and you can establish a larger amount for like maybe a shorter term going into the longer term. So let's say you have an exit plan to sell 10,000 at certain levels, but as it gets to that last 20,000 that you have, it doesn't get there, right? Then it ends up starting to decrease. It starts to fall. Now you have two options. You can sell it and then wait for it to go down to the lowest level, or you can hold on to what you have because you already gained a massive amount from the 30,000 that you had before, gaining your initial investment, gaining profit, and being able to reinvest some of that profit back into XRP at the bottom of the bear market, wherever that is. I don't really know what the high point is going to be of this altcoin season, but wherever the low is of the bear market, you could then invest into that position at that level, reestablishing a large position and then seeing it grow. So that's always an option to do that. And I think that's something that I'm looking for as well, because I have 10,000 that will always be established in there, but I will also go through my 200,000 in some way, right? Whether it's I sell 100,000 and gain $500,000 and then end up having to pay decent amount in capital gains tax, and then continue to sell some more as I gain $1 million over this altcoin season, but then find a place to reinvest as it does get lower in the bear market. That's just my investment strategy, and I hope that you can establish one as well. Tether doesn't count. XRP is third. XRP is third. That's right. Tether doesn't count. Tether is cryptocurrency, but it's a stable coin. I don't really consider it there. It doesn't really gain in value. It does get a lot of use because obviously people are swapping USDT. I do it all the time. No, Brad got pushed, I think, to later. I would put 5K in at this price. XRP might mess around and get past ETH. I think it will. I don't think right now, but I think it will, and I think it will get past Ethereum. Bitcoin. Regretting selling at $1.50. I'm glad I bought it at $1.90. Didn't expect it above $2 right now. Lucky me. Yeah, it's great that you found a way to buy back in. It does suck when you sell something and you feel like you sold too early. That's why I never try and sell all of it, right? Because I always have a plan on certain prices, and once it hits that price, I sell some of it. I'm not selling all of it. I sell some of it. This cat is meowing a lot. What are you meowing for? Stop it. Don't do it. But yeah, I've been there. Guys, we have 1,500 people that are here. If you can hit the like button, get me up to, I would love to get to 1,000 likes. We're at 1,500 people. And also, again, if you guys want to use my link for BTCC, feel free to check it out. It's very simple to put through a leverage trade. If I wanted to put through a leverage trade, which I don't know if this is wise to do, because we are very far away from the 200 EMA to where we are probably going to have a back to earth moment during this time period, which is $1.14. I mean, it may be something where it's a back to earth moment somewhere around here. So maybe like $1.50, $1.70, $1.80, $1.90, as we see that grow up that way. But it's pulling very far away from the 50 moving average, pulling very far away from the 200 EMA there. Wait, that's a 5 moving average. So yeah, it's pulling very far away from that. 50 moving average is here, 200 EMA is all the way down here. So this is obviously month candlesticks that we're looking at, so it's a little bit more skewed, especially since we have massive pumps that come out of nowhere. So anyways, it's very simple to use this platform. If I wanted to take some money and say, all right, I wanted to do a leverage trade here, I'm going to do it at a maybe at 5x leverage.
Donated 2 Bulgarian lev through super chat.
Thank you for the super chat.
Think moving some Jasmy to XRP is a good play?
I honestly
donated $4.99
thank you
through super chat. Would you sell 1 Ethereum coin for more XRP if you had 680 XRP already and plan to hold for bull run or 2 years?
So the difficulty I've had here, right, with everybody asking me if I would sell something for something else. The issue that you have is you never want to give up on one investment to invest into another investment. It's so difficult to try and time the market, and what you're doing is to say, I'm giving up on Jasmy coin or giving up this little bit on Jasmy coin to buy XRP. If you do that, Jasmy coin then ends up running and XRP falls a little bit, kind of stays flat, and then starts to run maybe a little bit later. But you still can see crazy gains or large gains in Jasmy coin from a level of 3 cents where it is now up to $1. And you'll see the same level of gains for XRP doing a 10x from here. Honestly, it'll be a bigger it'll be a larger run for Jasmy Coin than it would be for XRP. So you got to believe in both of those investments that you're in. And I never suggest that anybody gives up on one investment to invest into another. I hardly ever do it. There's only one scenario that I can think of in modern time that I've made that move, and that was to invest. I took out a little bit from ADA, which honestly I kind of regret, but I took out from ADA and put it into Grok. Now Grok's at a good spot. I'm up on that investment, but I could have made so much more with ADA at that low level there if I would have just continued to stick with it and invest more into it at those low levels of 40 cent. So I wouldn't suggest that anybody move one thing for another. Same thing goes for the one Ethereum. One Ethereum to move to XRP. I never suggest that anybody really does that, but it is totally your strategy to do it. If you want to follow XRP now, you would then be setting yourself into a situation where you may now completely flip the script, where most people will want to buy low and sell high. But what you do when you chase something is you flip it and now you're buying high and selling low. And I never want anybody to experience that. So again, it's your decision to make. But if you get into a trend where you flip the script, it gets very difficult to reverse that back, because then you start chasing anything that's running and you continue to buy high and sell low. So it's totally up to you. I'm going to let you make that decision. If it was me, I would not. And if I wanted to invest in XRP, I would just find some extra money and throw it into XRP. I wouldn't move anything around. Thank you for those super chats. I appreciate it. I got 13,927 XRP at 38 to 58 cent price point, up pretty big. And I do have a strategy to sell, but keep 4,000 for when it gets large. Could be 5 to 6 years, but I believe it will go up. That's a good strategy. Whatever your strategy is, it's always great to have a strategy in place. Like for me, when I go to my exit plans, right, there's so many different strategies you can have. If you guys want this spreadsheet, I have this over on Patreon. I built this on Patreon, and it has many different cryptocurrencies, but it has XRP here, and you put your coins over here. 200,000 coins that I have, well, technically 201. Technically, I have 211, but let's 201,000 coins that's sitting there. If I wanted to sell 50,000 at $5, I would get $250,000, which would give me all of my investment back, plus a little bit of profit. Yeah, so I would end up making somewhere around $70,000 off of that as it gets to $5, and I take out a quarter of my investment. But then I can also take out another quarter at a level of $10, which will give me $500,000, and we could see more and more growth as time goes on. Now, as it gets to a level, if it does find a way to get to a level of $30, then maybe I'll take half of that so I can secure my first $1 million of profit from a play. But I do expect from what I hold to become an XRP millionaire, and be able to kind of distribute that in different places. But an exit plan is great to have. Establish your exit plan. This is not my exit plan. My exit plan is already set in stone. I started at $5. I'll just let you know. And then we move on from there, and we're able to gain quite a bit from there. Utility will take over. No real bear years. I think utility will take over, but we will have a bear market. It just won't be as impactful as it was before. Seeing the markets and how they drop, and the markets, I don't know if you know.
Donated $2 through Super Chat.
Thank you for the Super Chat.
Are you more bullish on Jasmy or Crow, Pepe or Sheep?
Am I more bullish on Jasmy or Crow? Wait, Jasmy or Crow, Pepe or Ship? I would say Pepe for the level of gains. I'm more bullish on CRO than Jasmy Coin, just because of when I look at CRO, I've been following that utility and the exchange and the things that they're doing for the longest period of time. So yeah, I'm very bullish on CRO. Also very bullish on Pepe. Welcome to the 200K club. We have discussed this crypto at length in the past. Feels great today. We are, where are the fudders? Yeah, I want to know that as well. Do you think we will get the XRP at a discount? Do I think we'll get XRP at a discount? I mean, like from where it is now, I think it will pull back. It's just when will it start to pull back? This is something that I mentioned to another person when it was at 180. It went up to 180 or went up to 190, came back down to like 180 something. And they asked me, like, are we going to see it, pull back? Can I invest when we see that pullback? The answer to that question is kind of a little difficult because yes, you could see a pullback, but where is that pullback going to happen from? Typically, we're going to see like a 20, 25, 30% pullback. But where will that happen? It could happen a lot higher, meaning that you're still buying at a higher price than right now. That's the difficulty of investing because we all wait for a pullback, but where is that pullback coming? Right? Because XRP gets up to $1.90, comes back down a little bit to $1.80. You say, okay, well, it could pull back a lot more, so I'm going to wait. Waiting for that 20% pullback, 25% pullback. Well, it doesn't. It ends up increasing to $2.20. Well, now if you wait for that 20% pullback, which is, let's say it ends up dropping back down to $1.90, right? You're now still buying higher than $1.80. So it's so difficult to fully find the lowest point. You just have to find whenever it is a pullback, buy in that point, and you got to be happy with what you had there. I understand. I've been caught in that situation. I got caught in it with Caspa. Caspa was at 4 cents. Will actually increase to like 5 cents. I wanted it to decrease down to 3.4 cents. It got to like 3.6. I didn't buy until it was going to get to 3.4, and it ended up skyrocketing up to like 10 or 15 cents. So then where I did buy was at the pullback down to like 9 cents. So I did buy what I wanted to buy just for a lot more money because I got it at the percentage pullback that I wanted. It was just a lot higher of a price. So that's the kind of risk you pay. Ram versus Saints, 7-0. I haven't paid attention to any football besides Colorado football, and I've paid attention to basketball. I've become more of a basketball fan now. I completely have changed. I played football throughout high school, throughout college, and I love football, and I just completely changed. And maybe it was because I had, daughters who who won't play football. They're gonna play basketball. Like Harper's playing basketball now. I'm actually her coach. We're playing basketball, and she's doing swimming. So I'm more into those sports that she's into rather than the sport that I played throughout my basically entire life. It's crazy. NBA team. My NBA team is the Bulls, but I watch the Warriors a lot. I just like the way they play, and I like the story behind it. I want to see Steph Curry get another ring. I want to see it because I want him to be in that GOAT conversation. I feel like he's changed the game a heck of a lot, even though it may not be as entertaining now because of so many threes and less dunks. But I feel like you also have way less injuries that are happening besides the big men. Anyways, we're getting off pace.
8,835 donated $2 through Super Chat. Check Ho-Ho on Saltine based gonna send hard face with monocle face with monocle.
That's funny. I'll have to maybe give it a look. You said Ho-Ho on Sol. Is it making a huge move? I'm not going to look at it on the screen, but I will look at it off screen. Oh, wow. XRP's back up to $2.18. Ho-Ho. Is it Ho-Ho-Ho? You said it's on Sol. It's not on CoinMarketCap yet, so I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it go for now. Thank you for watching and giving me that suggestion. ADA is flying. Let's go ahead and check some other positions. Let's see what's moving in the market. Because again, XRP looks amazing. Let's see. We got 27%. HBAR is up by 21 or 22%. That's fantastic to see. Litecoin is up by 15%. I have a ton, well, I have 133 of Litecoin, 100 that's sitting in my Ledger wallet. Shiba Inu's up by 15%. That's fantastic to see. Algorand up by 14%. XRP is up by 14%. Bread is up by 13%. You said ADA is flying. ADA is up to $1.15. Quan is up to $106.91. I believe recently that got down to a lower level. Right? In the last, yeah, it got down to like 56 cents. Still didn't go down to the low price that I wanted to buy it at, which was $43. So I was still a little bit salty. But I also bought recently two YFI. It's currently down 1.6%, but my position is still up. I bought two of this because I understand the magnitude of where this can, be and what it could be worth and what it will be worth in the next bull run. Like we're talking about being at $40,000 per coin, being at, $67,000 per coin, being at another level of what a Bitcoin could be, but at a quicker movement, right? You only have 33,000 YFI that's out there. So that's something that I look at and I'm like, that's a no-brainer, right? If I have the ability to buy at some of these low levels, for me, it's a no-brainer. But again, that's totally up to you. Match your plan, like how to cash out. Wait, match your plan, like how to cash out your XRP for actual USD to your bank account. How much per day? So for me, I don't know exactly how much I will withdraw per day, but I've withdrawn $50,000 in a day before. So I'll probably continue to do that if that's the case. I don't necessarily need to have it. If it's under, a stable coin, I don't necessarily need to have it. Or if I sell the position to USD in Coinbase, it's in USD. It's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to change as Tether changes or anything like that. It's in USD in Coinbase. So I'm going to continue. When I want to take it out, I'll take it out at times. When I want to keep some in there, I'll probably keep like maybe $100,000 in there or something and just let it sit until I find better price points to have. But yeah, I'll continue to kind of pull some things out. Not for nothing, big bro, Matthew Perry gave a lot of good coins that turn out to be great investments. I have. I think I have. Well, thank you for saying that. I try to put out good investments. I try to put out great investments, but it all depends on what you guys do. And I think what I've said in the past, no matter if it's something that seems like it's a meme coin or if it's a utility project or anything, give me a second.
David Rapanovich donated $4.99 through Super Chat.
Thank you for the super chat.
I am new crypto. First thing a Vogue HT was XRP 1000. What do you think to buy till ENDD of year? TNX God bless.
Well, first of all, thank you for the super chat. I don't know where I was with what I was saying, but I try to put through great coins. I think that's where I was. And I will continue to do that. And I think it's all up to you guys on whether you want to do your research into it. Because I open the door, you guys, make that move through that door if you see fit. When it comes to being new in crypto, congratulations on getting your first cryptocurrencies. It seems like you've been here for a while. This is your 20th super chat, so thank you for the super chat. The first thing you bought was 1,000 XRP or $1,000 worth of XRP. I'm not sure. That's a great play. You are currently buying where the high point is, but still, if you're in it for the long term, treat it as if it is more of an ETF or a investing into the broader markets, and you will be perfectly fine and you'll gain a lot. What do you think to buy till the end of the year? There are definitely a lot of opportunities still. I feel like you still have a ton of opportunity. I wouldn't say, you go heavy on Solana. It's currently at a $112 billion market cap, or Dogecoin at a $64 billion market cap. You could possibly see it double from there. You want something that's going to give you a little bit more. I feel like Avalanche can give you a little bit more there. Can definitely surpass the level of multi tens of billions of dollars worth of market caps. We're talking about like an $80 billion market cap, $100 billion market cap for that level. I do like AVAX. I still have quite a bit. I think I have like 400 or something, or 500. And then I also like Chainlink. I've heard a lot about that. Litecoin definitely has a lot more left in the tank, not only up to a level of $400 or $500, but to a level of $1,000+ is what I see for Litecoin there. HBAR has had quite a bit of a move. I would say Chrono still has a lot left in the tank, up to a level of not only of $1, but a level of $2 or $3. So still has a ton left in the tank. Algorand, you have Caspa that still has a lot left in the tank as well. Cosmos that I feel like hasn't really exploded at all, and I have a decent amount of Cosmos. But yeah, those are just a couple to name a few. Thank you for the super chat. What about Luna? What do you think? Still a big fan of Terra Luna Classic. I think I just put out a video earlier today at I think it was at 1, or it might have been earlier because they had a burn. Yeah, so I think I talked about the burn. I think the sky's the limit for Terra Luna Classic, and it honestly is in the community. Because if the community comes together, finds a way to burn, it makes the price that much more enticing where it currently is. But either way, I do see it getting to a level of a penny, getting to a level between the level of a penny and three cents, which means that at my current level, it would give me about $550,000 worth of a gain from that. Because I invested $43 into it, and I bought it at an insanely low level. But I believe in Terra Luna Classic a lot. Dude, I got XRP at 90 cents, and I am the happiest man right now. Well, that's great to hear. I'm glad that you're able to have so much success. $3 tomorrow, would love to see it. XRP at 30 cents, or you bought it at 30 cents. $3 XRP tomorrow. I don't have any water. My water? Here's my water. Man, so many coins. Jeez. I mean, there's a lot, but I definitely like to lean more towards utility. And I think there's a lot of people that also like to stick to this first page because they're like, oh, what is there to buy? There's not really that much. Everything is running. Everything's making a move. That's not really true. Everything is not really making ridiculous moves. Yes, we are seeing a ton that's in the billions of dollars worth of a market cap. When we go to the first page, there is nothing on this page that's below $1 billion, which is phenomenal to see. But we go to the second page, you still have a lot of opportunity. You have Mina, that's a huge opportunity. You have XDC that a lot of people talk about as a positive project, a really good project. You have, this is a meme coin, Cat in a Dog's World, which a lot of people believe cat coins are going to take over than dog coins. You have, you have Terra Luna Classic, which is a good play. Another meme coin of Book of Meme. You have Compound, which I think phenomenal to see that level of growth. $72.51 from where we were the last 7 days is up 10%. I think this can go to $300, $400, $500 easily.
27 Swedish kroner through super chat. Woke up to XRP $2.20 and so much money.
Well, first, thank you for the super chat. Second, it's crazy to me that so many people from so many places can, watch my channel and, could potentially know who I am if I went to where they lived, whether it's a different state, a different country, a different continent. It's just amazing how far your reach can be. And everybody's experiencing this at the same time. XRP's hitting massive levels, whether it's 4 o'clock in the evening or afternoon, I guess, or it's 4 o'clock in the morning. Like, it's amazing. So thank you for being here and the super chat. And I don't know how much money you woke up to, but it's congratulations on the gains that you've had. Chrono CRO looks like to me it has formed a beautiful bull flag. What are your thoughts? Are you going to break to the moon? Greetings from Greece. I haven't looked into it. Recently, I haven't looked into it. I'm more about the long term. So anytime that any like short term technical analysis comes up, a lot of people will ask me all the time, like, why don't you do short term technical analysis and look at what's going to happen tomorrow? No one truly knows what's going to happen tomorrow. And also, if I do that, it's going to give me more of a short term mindset. Like I need my longer term mindset. And I need to know that this is going to make larger moves when I look at it in the big picture, 10,000 foot view rather than the, you know, 10-foot view. So it's great to see, CRO setting things up short term, but not no disrespect. I don't really care about it short term. I care about it longer term. And that's why I've held it for such a long time. And that's why I dollar cost average into it to give myself 370,000 CRO because I know it's going to set up multi-million or even just being $1 million for CRO because a level of $3 would be over $1 million there. Now, will I have that much? No, it will set up an opportunity, but I probably won't hold that much the whole time. I bought another $500 worth of XDC last week. Well, that's great. I don't know if XDC is running right now. Oh yeah, it is. It's up 11%. That's great to see. Should we be buying now? I'm not going to tell you to buy right now. If you don't have any, it's always great to establish something, but know that you are taking a short-term risk and that you need to understand that.
BJD Frenchies donated $4.99 through Super Chat. What do you think about Clover Finance CLV?
So I invested in Clover before. I've had Clover, and I sold it when it was up at a higher point. It was just, I believe they had some dilution that was going into it. So before they had 1 billion coins, they had a dilution issue. They had only, I think it was like 20, I want to say it was 25. Give me a second. Let me go to my channel because I've talked about Clover before. Clover Finance. I think I just put CLV. I guess it's not up here. Actually, yeah, I don't know where it is, but I've talked about Clover before, whether it was in a live stream or it was an actual video. I thought I did a video, but Clover, it was interesting to me with the amount of supply that they had, which was again in the millions. It showed so much more success.
Sadanev donated 20 Bulgarian lev.
Thank you.
Super chat.
Thank you for the super chat.
XRP memes on First Ledger are ripping RN.
Are they? I haven't checked them at all. Thank you for that super chat though. We'll have to, like, which ones? Give me some names. But yeah, Clover, it's the way it's set up, right? It's currently at an $82 million market cap with $22 million worth of volume. This used to see so many millions or the same level of millions of dollars worth of volume, but it had a lot less circulating supply out there, giving it a much higher price. Currently it's at 8 cents, which is not bad. But this journey from 8 cents to now a level of potentially $1 or $2, it could definitely be possible, and seeing it grow by a massive amount because of that. And it gives you a lot of opportunity, and maybe you can take some of that risk. But I haven't reinvested into it. Even though it was at a very, very low point, I haven't reinvested into it just because of, I had a bad taste in my mouth with that dilution that happened into it. Because you look back here, it was at $115 million market cap in 2024. This is a year ago. It ended up decreasing down here, and you could see the last bit of dilution that has happened into that. If you look at all history, it's up to a $229 million market.
99 cents through Super Chat.
Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. I thought you were going to say something. I appreciate the super chat. It's your first super chat on live. It means a lot to me. It means the world. But yeah, this was at a much higher price, 220 or much higher market cap, $220 million market cap. Currently sits at about a 89 or 90 million dollar market cap, or 86 to 90 million dollar market cap. If we look at the price difference though, right? you see the market cap at, or the price at a much lower price. The price was at $1.76, and all of this was dilution. And now we have everything diluted, so you probably want to, could potentially make your move in there and see maybe a $200 million market cap again, or maybe see a much higher market cap of like $1 billion market cap. Because this happened at the end of 2021 when everything else dropped. So it didn't even have a chance to really break out. So it's interesting. It's very interesting. Trillions from the stock market will come to the crypto between now and into the new year. I think you're right. People like to kind of compare the stock market with the crypto market, and I think you can't compare it. They can't really be compared. Because when you look at the crypto market and you look at the stock market is businesses to where money is spent on those businesses. The crypto market is
COP 8,000 through Super Chat. Thoughts on VeChain? Are you in?
the crypto market is for crypto. I'm sorry. I thought you guys can hear those, but you guys couldn't. The crypto market is about the money that could be spent on those businesses, or from person to person, or business to business, or bank to bank, or country to country, right? That's kind of what that's all about, and how you can spend it. So, and how you can use it. So, it's definitely, definitely got to look at it a lot differently. Thoughts on VeChain? Don't have many thoughts on VeChain. I hear a lot of people that like it. I don't hold any, so that's totally up to you. But let's see, VeChain. It's at a $3.7 billion market cap with $131 million worth of volume, 3% volume to market cap ratio.
Donated 65 Swedish kroner through Super Chat.
Thank you.
Can't explain how happy I'm now cause it's still going up and I made over $9,000.
That's fantastic that you made over $9,000. No, that's absolutely amazing that you made over $9,000 for that investment. And I hope, that you see these gains and it creates some positivity in the investments, in your investments and your investment strategy. And you could then, continue to invest into other things, put some money elsewhere that you see as a great opportunity. The more you make, the more you educate yourself. And it's amazing to see that. VeChain currently at a $131 million volume day. If we look at the total supply, you have majority of that supply that's out there, so you don't have any dilution issues. If we look at the history over the last month, up 120%. Over the last year, up 102%. So it has dropped down to this level of 1.7 cents. I know some people are for it, and it's also available on 2 S-tier exchanges as well as 170 different places. And again, it's only at a $3.7 billion market cap. So depends on the strength of use, but I can see it definitely picking up way higher than not there. Let's look at the overall market cap. I would say let's look at the market cap and say 2 to 3x over where this market cap is. That's what I would expect, which would then bring the price up to a pretty nice level, right? 32. It would bring it to 40, 58. So we'll bring it to a lot higher of a price, a lot higher of a price than where we stood here. Maybe not a lot higher of a price. It'll probably be the same thing because you have a little bit of dilution that has happened. But 25 cents is great. 2 to 3 times higher than that. That's what I would expect. Oh boy, oh boy. Faces are going to melt in agony soon enough. XCC sleeping giant. You may not be wrong. I think XRP is still a sleeping giant. XRP to $45 this bull run. That would be amazing. I'm not, honestly, I really want to see it up to not only $45, I'm going to see it to 100, which would be a multiple $1 trillion market cap. At this level of supply, it would be a $5 trillion market cap. It's not crazy. It is crazy to some people, but it's not crazy for how much XRP is going to be used. It has literally the most potential use that you can have anywhere. Is it too late to buy into XRP? Thank you. I wouldn't say it's too late. It's just you have to prepare yourself for more of the long term. I've said this before. Long term is what it's all about. Guys, we are so close to 1,000 likes. Yeah, we're 900. We're at 900 likes. If you guys can hit the like button, I would greatly appreciate it. Feel free to do so. Also, if you want to check out my link for Margex, or not Margex, for BTCC, feel free to check out that link for BTCC. The link is down below. This is a fantastic platform that I've been using again for about a month and a half, going on 2 months. And I really, really like it. It's up to, so XRP is at 217. Can it go a lot higher? Yes. Can it go a lot higher sooner? Yes, it could. So let me see what's available in here and what I could invest into, because I want to maybe buy a position. I think I should buy some BOEM, because we have the ability to buy BOEM at a 50x leverage. I'm not going to do it at a 50x leverage. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to shorten the time frame.
Almesso donated 11 euros and 99 cents through Super Chat.
Thank you for the Super Chat.
Check out Dollar Peppa Pig Bro. Under 1 million Mick, but very creative combination of Dollar Pepe and Peppa Pig. They even have their own Pepe-themed Crypto Pepe Pig episodes. It is hilarious, lol.
Well, thank you for the Super Chat. I appreciate it. I'll have to give it a look. If it's under 1 million market cap, I don't want to have any influence on it, so I won't show it here. Because then I would have some influence on it, and I don't want to be that person to see it pump up just because people see it in front of their face and it may have some potential. So I'll look at it offline, and then, you know, obviously as it grows, I can talk about it a little bit more. But if, yeah, like I said, if it's under 1 million, I typically don't like to be the one or the reason to why it's moving, right? So anyways, thank you for the Super Chat. Appreciate it. Let's look at BOEM again. I wanted to purchase. I was going to go back here and look at it per day. Daisy, stop meowing. And where it stands, it's closer to that 50 moving average. The 200 EMA is out of picture, but closer to that 50 moving average. So I'm going to look at it for the long term. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that this is a good play for me. I'm going to do like a 3x leverage instead of a 50x leverage. I'm only going to do a 3x leverage. And I'm going to trade with like $100. I think I'll trade with like 1% or 2%. 2% of my portfolio, which should give me the contract value of it for a 3x leverage of $410. Maybe I'll do a little bit more because I like BOEM. And we'll do $200, which will give me a $600 overall trade there. So I'm going to put through that long position. Now with this, you always have to make sure that you set up a profit take and a stop loss. I think one has to be established. At a 3x leverage, it's going to be 33%. So the stop loss is 33%, which would be $203 of a loss. If you do it at 100%, right, it would be, you know, a $616. It would be all of the USDT that I have available in my, you don't want that, right? I don't want 100% of my overall balance. So I just want to do a 33% to set myself up just in case, and then I confirm that, and then if it does go down to 33%, I end up getting stopped out. Yeah, you got cash to play with. Yeah, I do have some cash to play with. I always keep some on the side. You always have to, especially when you have the opportunity to leverage trade. Like look at these. I have a Jasmine coin investment that's up 423%. It's amazing, right? This is up 157% or 31 or 32%. So anyways, if you guys want to get started trading with BTCC, the link to that is in the chat. It's a good platform. And you can get a 10% deposit bonus. You can get up to $10,000 of extra bonuses so long as you follow the rules and do all the stuff that you need to do, as well as having 40% lower trading fees. So check it out. Anybody got a cold wallet ready to load up? You know the contract number on sold. Penguins. Wait, Penguins. They're only. Okay, so I pretty much have to go. Let's see where XRP is right now. If we've seen any other movement. It's currently at $2.18. I feel like, you know, we're at a good spot, and it's great to see it kind of hover a little bit. XRP to $10. I think that's going to happen. I need to learn how to leverage trade. It's honestly not as difficult as people think. You just have to do it. And I think with this platform, the one thing that you can do is you can demo trade. So if you're interested in leverage trading but don't want to take the risk with your money right away, you can demo trade. You open up an account, start demo trading, see if you have some success, and trade just like if you were trading, right? Trade $100 or something and find the best way to do that. All you have to do is learn how to use this and learn how to set your stop loss, and you'll be good. But make sure you set a stop loss. Don't ever leave it open. Like already, I'm up 71 cents on this play. I think BOEM is going to be a lot bigger. So I'm going to put through some other leverage trades at some point. What do you think of a market cap will be at the bull run for XRP in the trillions? Whether it somehow settles at 1 trillion or goes to a level of 2 or 3, I see it in the trillions. Honestly, I think I may see it surpass. There's a potential chance where it could surpass Bitcoin this year. Like not this year, but 2025, this bull run. The reason being is because let's say we see Bitcoin at a level of 150 for this bull run here. And then it settles at a level of maybe 100, but we see XRP that continues to be used and continues to grab use cases throughout the altcoin season as well as the bear market. We could potentially see it in the trillions and see it higher than the $2 trillion mark that Bitcoin is at. There's always a potential chance. You said 71% on for 9 months of staking. I feel like if that is the case, that is a lot. 71% is a lot. So I would say I just wouldn't ever trust that high of a percentage from anybody. But if it was, it's because XRP doesn't have it does have a massive amount of dilution, but it doesn't add that much there. So I don't know. I would say no. I would just try and own it outright. You want to own your XRP anyways, rather than putting it aside and letting someone else use it in a way. If that makes sense. Yeah, that's how I feel too. Yeah, it's too risky. Yeah, I don't stake any of my XRP. I stake some of my Ethereum, my Solana, my I want to say my Cosmos. I stake a lot of things, but some of my top positions like XRP, like Jasmine Coin, CRO, I do stake some of it, but not all of it. Brad's going to be on CNN tonight. That's what I heard, but then people are saying that he's not. I wouldn't touch that percentage. Sounds risky. Yeah. Pepe Unchained worth throwing like $100 at. I mean, if you see a large opportunity and many people are talking about it, if there's a ton of popularity, I would say yeah. But it depends on the level of popularity you're seeing now. I haven't looked into it lately, so. Do you see a dip or correction at any time soon? I mean, yeah, I do, but the problem is how high will the price be at that correction? Will it be at a $2.50 price and you're going to see a 20% correction, which would bring it back down to where we are right now, meaning that correction wasn't even really a correction in your eyes because you were looking to invest here and the price is going to be higher after seeing that correction. That's really the question we have to ask. Matthew, how high do you honestly believe XRP can go before 2025? Before 2025, I would love to see $5, but I don't expect to see it. I don't expect to see it surpass a level of $5 or get kind of close to it. I didn't expect it. My goals were to get to a $100 billion market cap and to get to a $2 price point. It broke both of those, and not only got to a $2 price point, but got up to $2.20, meaning that it's on its way to $2.50. So, sky's the limit here. My voice is getting kind of bad. So guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Thank you guys for taking the time out of your day to watch me, the super chats, the likes, the comments. We did hit 1,000 likes, so thank you for getting me to 1,000 likes. Also, again, if you want to check out my link for BTCC down below, feel free to do so. This is a good platform that I continuously trade on. And if you guys have success with it, if you guys want to learn a little bit more about it, I will post more on my Patreon. But thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to be here. And hopefully I'll catch you in the next video. Definitely need a live stream tomorrow. Definitely. I'll see y'all.